I used to work late shift as classroom IT support for a college. We didn't get a lot of high-priority calls from night classes. So, among other duties, we get a lot of repairs and maintenance done that couldn't be done when the classrooms were in use during the day. I don't mind the dark, so I wasn't in the habit of turning lights in classrooms on if I was just going to do something real quick on the computer. Well, I had a ticket to install something on the instructor PC in a classroom I had never been to before. It's about 10 p.m. when I get around to this ticket, and I head into the room. I get about halfway across the room and suddenly freeze. The hair on the back of my neck is standing up, and I feel 100% that I'm being watched. No, I'm surrounded. Then, as my eyes start to adjust, I see them. This entire classroom is encircled by hospital beds sticking out from the walls. And in every bed, there's a person sitting up, looking right at me. Holy freaking eyeballs. Oh, I'm sorry, I blurt out, before finally realizing that they're all just plastic dummies, and I was in a nursing classroom. I work at a cafe in downtown, quite a few homeless shelters in the range, and a huge drug problem. One day, I'm working behind the bar, and this redhead kid, probably in his early 20s, sits down in our seating area and starts chanting stuff under his breath. After a minute or two, he starts moving his hands around like he's casting a spell. He then gets up, starts yelling, and disturbing everyone. I walk over to him and tell him he needs to leave for the day. Dude looks me straight in the eye and says, "This is all a giant game. I'll fucking kill you with one finger." At this point, whatever. I get such threats a lot down here, no biggie. Shoo him on his way, and that's that. Fast forward to when we're closing up around midnight. I lock the doors and start heading to the parking garage my car is in. It's probably about 6 blocks away. No big deal. Winter up here is insanely dark, so it's already pretty creepy in downtown. About a block or two of walking, and I hear this hissing noise. I freak the fish out because I can't see anyone around. I pick up the pace a bit, then I hear hurried footsteps in the snow behind me. Holy furballs. I booked it to the staircase for the garage because I wasn't going to wait for the elevator. I'm about a staircase up and I hear the door I just went through slam shut. I finally make it to my car and get in as fast as possible. I look around, and lo and behold, there's the redhead from earlier. Only this time, he's really furious. He sees me in my car and books at full speed and starts hitting my windows screaming, "I'm going to fucking kill you." I door-checked him and drove away. Called the cops the next morning, and they found the dude. Apparently, he thinks he's in the Illuminati and completely corroborated my story to the police. Small jail time and 1 restraining order later. Never seen him again. I worked at Walmart overnight for a while. Every single Friday night, without fail, this old woman with 2 children would come in at around 10 to 11. She was obnoxiously loud as she shopped. She grabbed a bunch of different things and stuffed all that in her cart, a few times asking one of our employees to help her grab something. Every Friday night, it was the same thing. Her talking voice was her yelling, and she stayed in the store sometimes until 5 a.m. I worked 10 to 7. She grabbed a cart full of stuff, which seemed like it was from every section of the store. She would do this with her 2 girls, and the weirdest part wasn't even that. It was the fact that she would leave her cart somewhere and walk out with nothing. Spent hours in the store grabbing a bunch of stuff with her 2 kids, and walked out without anything every Friday. I never figured out why. It's not creepy scary, it's more creepy weird. There was also a creepy, sad time where this woman was shopping, and she was obviously freaked up on drugs. Her face showed it. She was basically unresponsive to anyone and anything as she walked through the store. I only saw her once walking by with her kid. He was about 7, saying things like, "Hey, can you hear me? It's me. Why aren't you talking to me?" Stuff like that. Really sad. I don't work there anymore.